Hello everyone, it's me. So it's been quite a long time, 4 months and a half since I last participated in any of our club's events, and to be honest, it's quite difficult to do it when you're here in Melbourne, Australia. Um, but I've always been in contact with presidents our new president and our new crew, and I must compliment them for organizing such events that I would dream to have been doing when I was there organizing the events for you. So congrats to you all. And congratulations to our members as well, because you've already finished the school year, and it's a great time, to relax, to be with your friends, and to uh, take care of your future, like you're doing right now in this session today. Um, I've just been back from school, to be honest, because I've been planning to do this for weeks, but couldn't find the time to do it. It's been quite busy here. I'm having my exam coming up in 2 weeks, and you guys have already done that, so yeah, no worries. But my new lives here, it's amazing. It's an opportunity, a life changing opportunity. And well, I know that most of you here today wants to hear about how you would uh, get a new life in high school, boarding school to be exact, and in the USA. So it's I'm not quite directly related to that situation, but I can offer you some advice because um, after all, I'm homestaying, which I'm homestaying in Australia, which is quite different. But I'm still an overseas student uh, in a school where lots of people are international students living in a boarding house. Um, well, I'm not going to go through the process of applying and how to prepare for you going there, because I hope that our new speakers today, the new members of the board and our presidents have already told you about that. I'm here to share the experience as an international student in a completely new environment. So first 4 months, what do I learn? Um, I learned that it's different. It's different from Vietnam. Well, of course, but when you're living in an overseas country, what you need to do is challenging yourself. It's not the schoolwork that is going to challenge you, but the difficulty, the life that you have to cope with. For example, during the past 4 months, I've been using lots of public transportation, which to be honest, I have never used before in Vietnam. Maybe once or twice, but not as much. Not every day, not every weekend. I didn't know how to use the card, the swiping cards. But now I'm a pro at it. Like every day, people you have to watch and learn here. When you're here, you have that opportunity, to see other people doing their everyday activity, and you have to integrate yourself into the society. You have to learn from the local people. So that's my first tip. Always try to integrate yourself into the society you're living in. Don't just retreat it back to the boarding house, because then you can only speak like Vietnamese, or speak their language. Most of my school's boarding students are Chinese, so they only speak Chinese with each other, and that's kind of, distance them from the rest of the school. And quite frankly, I think that the purpose of studying overseas is to learn about new culture, make new friends, and that's why you have to integrate yourself. But don't forget that you're still Vietnamese. Um, Make sure you always call your parents, your friends, keep contact with anybody who's in your class. Like, I always know what's happening in my class, what's happening in the club, what's happening with my family back in Vietnam. And well, the only thing that keeps me from doing this, like this message, sending this message to you guys until today, is because I quite didn't find the time to do it, and didn't find the opportunity to show you this. I meant to do this on the first week here, but then I didn't. I didn't know why. I'm terribly sorry about that. The second tip is that you have to forget about what happened back in Vietnam. You're here. You're in a new country. You're studying in a new country. You have to forget about how you were studying in Vietnam, how your teacher taught you. You have to change your way of studying, change your way of learning, as well as your eating habit. Not in a bad way, but to better it, you have to change your way of speaking with different people, change your way of socializing. So I wasn't that popular when I was back in Vietnam, and most of you may have known this, but now here I change. I turn over a new leaf. Make new friends. They're good. They're really friendly. The local people, especially the teachers and some good students. You know what I mean. They'll be there for you. You just have to show that you're not a shy international student. You're not a shy boarding students who will always retreat back to your Asian community. You can be there with them, and that's the most important thing of all. Changing your way of thinking, changing your way of living, and live the most of it. All right. I hope that everyone here today will achieve their dream in the future, and they will. I don't know. Maybe I'll see you guys sometimes in the future. If you're not interested in just one country, you can always change your destination. And if you don't get this opportunity, then there will always be chances for you in the future. And all you have to do is grab it and believe in yourself. Thank you.